How you doing, guys? It's day number 24 of October. I've got something a little different for you today, a bit of a change of pace, simply because I've got a little bit of hobby burnout. Because I've been doing a video every day this month, it means I've been painting and modelling and stuff more than I normally would. So what I've got in front of you is my limited edition Codex. Now, you'll see where my thumb is, my left thumb here, it's a bit damaged. As soon as I got this home, I dropped it. I dropped it on the floor. And although it was really well packaged by GW, it took a little bit of damage to the corner. It's the weight of it, to be honest, that even though it was really well packaged, it's that little bit too heavy. Yeah, so I'm going to open it now for you and show you what's inside. So firstly, you'll see these objective markers here. They're a brass token. I'll just pull number 5 out if I can. Let's try and pull another number out now. We've got number 5 there, yeah. So on the reverse, it's got the orc skull and like checks around the outside. It's really nice detailing. It's all raised and everything. And then that's obviously the orc glyph for 5. It's like a tally mark basically with orcs. And then, so let's run you briefly through it. And this is all explained in the codex as well. So it is like the first 5 numbers are like a tally mark: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5's almost like the same as a human would do a tally mark. Yeah. So and then 6 is 6 squares. Kind of looks like a six on a dice as well, to be honest. Yeah. So let us have a look at the Orc Codex. So this is a limited edition Orc Codex. It's all checkered on the back and everything. Now this was released obviously with the last Orc release. So it's been around for a while. You've probably seen one before. Lovely artwork on the inside of the cover. And then inside it looks really similar to the normal Orc Codex once you get past the cover and that. There's a lot of fluff and stuff in there. History of orcs, maps and stuff, what you'd expect in a codex from GW. They're really, fantastic value for money if you like fluff, like I do. This is like the glyphs and stuff explained. So there we go, we've got the numbers there. So anything above 5 is considered just lots by orcs, which I think is kind of cool. Kind of a funny little bit of fluff there for you. It's got tribes and clans section. Got Goths and then the Evil Sons, Bad Moons, Snake Bites, Blood Axes. Wow. Death Skulls. Freebooters. Freebooters obviously not really a tribe, are they? I don't think so anyway. Never considered them one. Different, they're probably a tribe rather than a clan, that's what it is. So yeah, clans are things like Death Skulls and stuff, but freebooters can come from any clan really. It's when orcs get kicked out of the clans, they move on to the freebooters. Yeah, and then it moves into, so more fluff there. Let's flick through, and then it gets into the pictures in the middle that you get in all the modern codices, and then it's into the rules. People have different views about the layout of this codex. When I first got it, I didn't like it that much. I thought, why can't they just have them all at the back? It makes a bit more sense to me. But they've got the references at the back and everything. It's just you don't get the rules at the back. One thing that annoys me about the modern, or not the modern codexes or codices, but the I think they've done it for a few years now. This folding page at the back is slightly too big, so it's hard to make sure you're not creasing it. I've seen some people just trim a bit off the edge of it, and then it means they don't crease it all the time. But yeah, again, artwork on the rear cover, and then there's the rear cover. So next thing in the pack is War Gazkul supplement. Now you could again buy this separately, but I wanted it. Well, I wanted the limited edition codex, so I thought, I'll get that. And then this details all things you can have. It details a bit more history about Gazkul Thraka, and then it moves on to different elements of his war and different mobs and stuff, the dread mobs that are there, different units in particular. The Mangler, if you wanted to paint them up like that, paint a Gorkanaut up like that. Visions of the Prophet, so again more fluff. The Great War, and then pictures in the middle again. There's no actual unit Oh, sorry, bumping the camera. No unit. What's the word I'm trying to think of? There's no unit entries in this, but there's different. The Great War detachment. There's different detachments and formations and stuff. Let's flick through, see some of the different formations. So you can have Council of the War, which is Gaskull, Thraka, Mad Dog, Grotsnick, 2 war bosses, 1 big mech, and a unit of knobs, and then you get special rules because of that. I won't go into detail in them though. Gaskull's Bully Boys, which is 3 units of mega knobs. I really want to run this one, but I've not got enough mega knobs. You need to have at least 5 knobs in each unit of mega knobs, so I need 15 mega knobs. I've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might have about 9 or 10. So if we get 2 more packs of mega knobs, then I'll run that as soon as I can. The Vulture Squad, I'd like to run that as well, but you need 3 units of Storm Boys. There are some really cool rules, but like I said, I don't want to go into detail. Dread mobs and stuff. Bosnick Rot and the Red Commandos. 4 units of commandos you need for that. Bosnick Rot I've not actually got as a model yet, but sorry, I'm quite a bit off camera there. Not actually got as a model yet, but I do want to get that model. I mentioned in a previous video I think it was in my Orky talk. He's one of my favourite units in the Codex. Oh my god, what's wrong with me today? And then the Green Tide formation, 1 war boss and 10 units of boys. One of the great rules about this is the Stampede rule. If the formation's war boss is your warlord, then he can call his war every turn. So yeah, and I think you can put them in one. Yeah, you can merge all the squads into 1 unit as well. So you basically got a 100-boy squad and a war boss, which sounds really cool. It might not be as cool as it sounds, but for an Orc player, something like that is amazing. Yeah, so then it goes on to missions and stuff at the back. Might Makes Right mission. That's if I remember rightly, it's a battle between 2 Orc factions. It's about uniting the war behind. It's about Gaskull like convincing, as Orcs would say, convincing other war bosses to join their war and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's no reference thing at the back of this one, because obviously there's no unit entries, but again, more pictures for you, and then great artwork at the back again. Just there before I forget as well, I'll pan up here. Oh, you can't see it. Let's see if we can get the light to catch. There we go. So here we've got like a embossed almost Orc skull. When they sent these out first, they forgot to put the numbers in them. So this is like number 791 of 1000, and they forgot to put them in, so they had to send stickers out. So that's what this is. It's just an explanation from GW saying, "Oh, we're sorry. We'll send out the sticker to you." You got an email at first, or you got contacted in whatever way. So yeah, here is another little thing. I'll probably put these in my wargaming room on the walls. If I can remember how to open this, that'll be helpful. There we go. Yeah, so these are just prints from. I think they're from previous Codex covers. Yeah, so that's obviously Gaskull Thraka. It's a really interesting picture of him there. I think his head looks a bit small in this one. I always imagine him having a massive head. But anyway, there we go, there's Gaskull Thraka. It might be just perspective. His feet are looking massive and his head isn't, and there's another war boss. They're really amazing prints, these, and they're printed on good quality card as well. Yeah, I think a lot of these, like I said, are previous Codex covers. This is the Codex cover for the current Codex, but obviously I got the limited edition one, so it doesn't have that on. War boss and a load of boys there, or another load of boys perhaps. Just some boys. Yeah, that's definitely been a Codex cover in the past. I've seen that one before. I think this was on a Freebooters book or something like that. So all the Freebooters are kind of a pirate-looking orc. One thing I wanted to say to Pete at Mini Warzone, if he likes pirates, he could consider getting some conversion parts for orcs. Like there's loads of sites that do it, but obviously he may not want to mix it up like that. He may just like human pirates. This one looks like it could be from Gorkamorka or something. But again, I'm not sure. And this one is like, it's amazing, you know, the further back you go, the goofier almost the art looks. And what they used to do a lot of the time with orcs was give them really similar shoulder pads and stuff to Space Marines, like they'd stolen them off the Space Marines, which was kind of cool. And they used to have, like, through the history of the orcs, they've had loads of different, like, comedy units almost. Like, they made this unit called Tin Boys, which were basically they were mocking Space Marines wearing like metal armor to protect themselves and stuff. Yeah, so that's the end of that. That's everything I've shown you now. Everything I've shown you is what's in the limited edition codex. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I apologise I couldn't give you a hobby update, but like I said, I've not been I've you know, hit a bit of a patch of burnout, so I thought it was better to do this than just to try and plough through it. But hopefully I'll be coming at you tomorrow with a bit more of a hobby update. I might do my Metagun, I think. I might try and do it, you know, put some washes on it and the other metal colours. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.